We're going to do a cabin tour of cabin 9108 here on the brand new Norwegian Luna on today's episode of Cruising with Eric. Hello cruisers, it's your friend Eric. We just boarded the Norwegian Luna here in Italy, and we are in cabin 9108, which is a standard balcony cabin. We're all the way forward on the port side, but this is pretty much a standard balcony cabin, and let's go in and take a look. First things first, we have the typical, you got to put your card in the slot thing to keep the lights staying on, and this is your temperature control, and you can also tell it do not disturb or make up a room using this little handy push button thing right there. Let's come on inside, and immediately on the right we have a closet, and this is a short hanging stuff area, and we've got the safe down here and these cool little mesh drawer thingies here. On the other side of that closet we have more of the same, and this doodad can fold up and do that in case you've got hanging stuff that's longer than that, and more of those baskets. And then here we have an even longer stuff for hanging gear, and again this bottom shelf will fold up if you have really long stuff. Let's take a look at the rest of the room. Here we have a little desk with your typical cruise refrigerator. Refrigerators in cruise ship cabins are not food safe. They're for drinks only, so don't put food in there and get sick. Got a little desk with a drawer where you can put your stuff, little thing to sit on. Over here we have the couch area, and this couch can fold out to accommodate more people. Here's the bed, of course. Typical cruise bed. You got these little lamps. The lamps, I'm noticing, have both regular USB and Type-C in them right next to the bed, so that's handy, at least that one does. And that thing right there is a US plug, and it looks like on the side here there's a Type-C and there's a regular USB on that side, for that side of the bed. And you've got your little nightstand with drawers in it, and pretty typical cruise balcony. And the cool thing about this cabin is many of the balconies on deck 9 overlook the ocean walkway on deck 8, but this one's far enough forward to where we're forward of the ocean walkway, as you can see right there. Now let's take a look at the bathroom. The bathroom. Oh, and yeah, let's point out they got these cool hooks here for hanging stuff. That's very handy. Put wet swimsuits or whatever you got there. This is the cruise bathroom, your typical cruise bathroom. Everybody say hi to Jess in the mirror. And you got your typical cruise toilet, sink, decent amount of counter space, some shelves here to put your stuff, and a shower with a glass door instead of curtain like some of the very old ships have. But other than that, it's a pretty standard cruise bathroom. We're very excited to be here on the Luna for its inaugural cruise. We're leaving Civitavecchia here in Italy today. Sea day, then Barcelona, sea day, Gibraltar, and then 8 sea days all the way to Miami. Now, like I said, this is cabin 9108, and when we leave the cabin, we're going to leave an Easter egg in the cabin. And if you're in this cabin at a future time and you find the Easter egg, leave a comment below, because I think it'll be fun to see if anybody finds it. And until we meet again, may you avoid the Kraken and have fair winds and following seas.
This has been a production of Cruising with Eric. Please like, share, and subscribe.